Hi, I'm Steven.
I'm Autumn.
Join us as we explore old forgotten cemeteries
Visit haunted locations,
and communicate with spirits of yesterday.
giving a voice to the voiceless.
Join us on our journey. We are
Myers Paranormal. Hey y'all.
Hi everybody. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing good. I'll let a few people come in here and then we'll get to it today. I know I didn't set this one up till 5 o'clock because I just wasn't sure what was going on today, but we got it. We made it.
Yep.
Try and get you in.
Hello.
Well, hello.
Abby's saying hello to everybody.
And I didn't have a new flower to put in their little vase because they're all dead. So let's see. Hello, Crossover Paranormal. It's good to see you.
Hey,
thank you so much for coming
in.
We appreciate it. It's good to see you. Don't really have any topics.
And everybody who's watching at home who can't comment, hello to y'all. Thank you for coming and supporting us.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And we got a new piece of equipment we'll show y'all later, and we had it donated and can't wait to use it. And just had craziness going on. Last week the live was missed because we were dealing with a shipping company and medical supply company for Hope, and it was a big old mess.
Francis.
Hello, Francis.
Hello, Francis.
That was
finally
figured out. But sometimes that just how it is. Stuff gets in the way. But we had to do it because Hope's medical supplies are very critical, especially to her health care and everything. But we got her figured out. So, and let's see. I don't think we didn't make it to any cemeteries when we were off last week, did we?
No.
I don't think so because we had so much going on and hot one day, and then I think it rained one, and then we had to go do other stuff. So.
And the 4th of July was.
Yes.
Hope got to have a sleepover.
Yeah.
Innocent.
Yeah, Hope had a little sleepover a few days before, and then we had family come down and shot off some fireworks, had a good time, and went and done a little festival that we always go to, and really wanted to go do a cemetery, but we just didn't get to. Everything was going on.
Joshua.
Well, hello, Joshua.
Hi,
Welcome
Joshua.
in.
But well, hi, Nancy.
Hey,
it's good
Nancy.
to see you.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks so much for coming. We sure appreciate it. And I didn't even put a Friday video out last week because with the 4th and everything, I just got so behind. But
I dropped mine late.
Yeah.
But
Seth.
Hello,
hey, Seth. Thank you for coming in.
But I did get one done for Wednesday, and I'm working on one right now for Thursday or Friday, which is a super special one. So, especially because it relates to home. So, can't wait to get that out. And I know this is the Myers Paranormal channel, but I completely missed my 1-year anniversary. Didn't even think about it, but June the 25th was my year on YouTube, so I didn't even think about celebrating it or anything. But and last week I got to go live. As a matter of fact, I think it was last Sunday with Crossover Paranormal. Had a good time over there, and it wasn't this Sunday. It was the one before, but sure did. Had a good time. Went on a little early just so I could join. I hate my new hours because have to go to sleep before it even gets
And
dark.
last night, this morning me and Rose went live. We got to figure out our schedule.
Twins.
Twins.
But y'all can watch the replay of Inspirational Live.
I thought it was some kind of battle going on here.
Well, that was after that. We went to TikTok and battle. But we was here we did a live over here on YouTube for our Inspirational Live to see. But yes. And then after the live, we went to TikTok for a while.
I didn't know what was going on. I kept hearing fight. And I'm like, who's fighting in here? And I was going out the door. So I was like, whatever.
As soon as we can, Kristen can get her schedule settled, we'll move it up so everybody can catch us live. But I'm glad for all the replays.
Yeah.
That y'all can catch the replays.
Thank everybody.
I'm telling you, it's inspirational for like probably 40 minutes, and then we got random.
It's kind of like our live stream. Yeah. It starts off on topic, but ends
we
off.
We start talking about zombie apocalypse.
Oh my gosh. That inspires you, don't it? Lord. Y'all crazy.
Not crazy as Chris. Rose, you wanted to run straight in to the zombie with the pew pew. Hey Ace, welcome in.
Hi Ace, it's good to see you. Thanks so much for coming in. We sure do appreciate it. And
we're just chilling out, just talking about random things.
Yeah. Get a little bit further in here. We got a new piece of equipment we're going to show. It's really exciting. We want to
try out.
It was donated. It was given.
He killed me.
He killed you. It was given to Autumn to do like a test on it and then do a review on it. So we'll get to actually do a review in the field with it. So the one thing, I don't know how you'd ever test out, but I can't wait to try it.
Yeah.
It'd be something to take to, what is that ranch called? Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah.
And try it. But I didn't even have a pinned link for tonight. We just kind of threw this together because I didn't know how Autumn was going to be feeling today and everything. But we got up here anyway, so. And,
oh, hey.
Well, hi, Vicky with the Biz. It's good to see you. Thanks so much for coming. Sure appreciate it.
Glad you could stop in.
But I'm hoping, I got to work tomorrow, but I'm off for 2 days. I'm hoping to go back. We kind of hit an area.
Listen carefully.
Okay, we'll listen. We kind of hit a area to film in the last few times. I'm wanting to go back and go. I found a cemetery that we have not been to. It's a roadside cemetery. It's kind of like hidden by trees. Want to try to do it and then go back to a couple that.
Yes, I'm listening.
All right, we're glad you're listening.
Thank you for listening.
We're planning on.
Hey,
Beans and Taters. It's good to see you. Thanks so much for coming in.
We did go back to the one from last year where I had my experience where I felt like somebody crammed cigarette butts down my throat and I was choking and it was burning.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't have the same experience, but we got a little more details. Yeah, so we want to go back there.
We got some more answers out of that. It's kind of neat. Every time we go, we get more of the story. So I want to go back there again.
But then we went to another cemetery that we've been before. It's another Kirby cemetery up that way. And every time we go to the cemetery, it's different. And we got this.
That was me.
We got this smell. And
oh yeah,
it was awful and it was making me sick. So every time you go to the cemetery, it's always different.
Hi, Kenny. Welcome
A different
in.
experience.
Thanks
Welcome
so much
in.
for coming. We sure appreciate it.
Thank you.
But
Look, I'm here.
So don't expect to have the same experience when you go back to the same spot.
We did go to some and got absolutely nothing. They didn't use any of the equipment, which is just part of it. So, but we did have a good time either way, and we're planning on going back. And like I said, I know of at least 2 down there. I don't remember about a third one or not, but I know for sure 2. So,
Joanna.
Hello, Joanna. Welcome in.
But we're gonna go see if we can find the one. The one is when I found the point on GPS, I was looking across a road up on this hillside where we thought it would be. But when later on I got researching it, it was actually the other way. The entire property's been cleared except for this one little patch of woods right on the edge of the woods, and there's like 4 or 5 headstones in there. So I want to go and hit that up, see if we can't do a quick little walk through that. And
what are your names?
I'm Steven.
I'm Autumn.
And
thank you for coming in and chatting with us while we're here.
What was the Kirby Cemetery you released last? Which one was that?
The one up towards
the one behind
the beach. The Gunners.
I don't remember which one that is.
Not the one in Scott's. The one farther out.
I have to look at it. I was wondering because I don't remember. Well, how about
Hey,
Ricky?
Batty.
It's good to see you. Thanks so much for coming.
You.
Hopefully you and the family's doing good. Appreciate you coming out. But yeah, we really didn't have a topic tonight. Really, just kind of jump on and
since we didn't get to come on last week because of problem with the mail and company and medical company.
Yeah. Trying to get everything squared, which we mostly did anyway. So Hope finally got on the Dexcom. That was what we had problems with. They sent the G7 sensor with a G6 receiver, which does not it don't work. I had to send a new one,
and then they couldn't find our address, even though it was on the package.
Yeah, they had it all mixed up. Explore.
Yeah, we want to go exploring.
Yeah, sure do. Let's see. Oh. Hello, welcome in. It's good to see you.
Welcome in.
Oh, glad to hear this. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of been a little screwy, though, because sometimes I don't know if she lays on it weird.
Get. Stop that, please, demon.
I don't know if she lays on it weird or what, but it'll start going off and start like showing up that her sugar's 41, but it's actually 90 something. So, but it only does that every once in a while. So, predetermined. Well, I don't know what you'd say because. Maybe haunted, but not in a bad way. It's not a bad doll. But hi there, Paranormal Nut. It's good to see you.
In.
Thanks so much for coming in. But yes.
And we have we have done lives in on her on here.
Yeah.
And people have seen her react to simple devices, the K2 cat balls.
We used to keep them up there with her. Worry.
But y'all can decide that for yourself.
Yeah. Sometimes if you watch her in the video, you can see her eyes moving, I've been told. So lines are being kinked. Yeah, you might be right because the way that thing works is it has a little, it's a sensor that has a needle that goes in and then retracts, and there's just a little bitty thin clear plastic doodad that
The bad lady's here.
the bad lady's here. Oh my god. Let's see, what did that say? Intelligent response is all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what makes some of these investigations worth it, and actually in a comment in a video, I had somebody reach out and say they were interested in going on a night investigation with us, but I will come on here and say in person, we do not just let anybody go with us, and we don't just go with anybody, because hi Anthony, it's good to see
Anthony. Thank you for coming in. Demon.
Appreciate you coming in, but
you don't have to do all that.
When we investigate with somebody, they have to be in it for the exact same reason we are, not for the show or not to try to force them to do anything, to be respectful.
We do not tolerate people coming in and taunting them.
Yes, no.
We will not take that. We will leave and have you leave.
We're only
and not
there.
Have you investigate with us again.
We're only there.
We'll be on the wrong, or it will just be on the wrong page.
And that's right. That's a good point. Paranormal investigation is not something you can do with just anyone. You got to vibe with everyone. That is right. You got to be sure that they have your back as well, too. Like, if something goes wrong, they don't just abandon you there. Especially like at the Octagon Hall, that's not a place that you want somebody just to leave you alone in a room. Because
hi PW. Thank you
good
for
to
coming.
see you. Thanks so much for coming. Hopefully you're doing well. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because we all there to respect them, and for our safety, you want to respect them.
Yeah.
And we don't want to have somebody there that's not respecting them and put us all in danger.
Yes, that's right. Provoking is very disrespectful. Just like this cat. I'll be right back.
She wants to be in there with Hope and everybody else. She wants to be in there. C. Yeah.
There we go. He wanted to go check on Hope. He wasn't going to shut up till. Okay.
I was trying to grab something else as a mouse.
There we go.
I feel free now.
You feel free
I'm
now?
Glad you do feel free.
But now there's something that I do not agree on. I'm not going to say where this is because we may not ever get to go back there again. But there are some places that for you to be able to go on the property and investigate, you have to agree to not cross over spirits. I do not agree with that at all.
But it's what they want. It's fine.
I
agree to disagree. It's fine.
I don't agree with that part because I feel like they're holding them there when they could go. But like you said, agree to disagree. Hi, Sandra. It's good to see you. Thanks so much for coming.
But we will respect people's wishes on that. Hey, thank you for coming in.
Don't know about the intelligent part. That's funny. Oh, me. But, yes, when we
watch what I do.
Okay.
When we do the paranormal, it's not for fame or glory or money. It's to give a spirit a chance to get something out or have a chance to communicate, and there may be something that they need somebody to know, or a last word that never was said, or just however we can help. Plus the research to further our field as well. because it's always growing, it's always expanding, and just trying to bring the paranormal field as far as we can, because I think that if some people would have it, there would be no paranormal field, but I enjoy it too much.
Yep.
I know there's a lot of churchy folks that don't agree with it, but right. That's I agree with that. I'm not qualified. I am not a priest, reverend, or whatever. Right. I agree with that. I feel like if one asks, that we do our best to help them if we can, or at least let them know that this is not all there is. Surely, goodness, there's something on the other side. So, yeah, that's right. We come in. Let's see, where'd you go? Come in kindness, many don't, which is why I'm fond of your channel. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's how you feel. Spirits understand completely, right? Yeah. I agree. And to me, it's a lot easier to get them to. Well, hi, Derek. It's good to see you. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate all of y'all being here.
How we've been keeping just fine, it seems like.
Like, we love doing this. Like, we do it on our anniversary, on our birthday. That we'd rather be doing that than go somewhere fancy.
Yep. Absolutely. And I like to go to some more places, and I know someone commented on one of the videos too that some of the cemeteries we went to, they would like us to do a nighttime.
This is my home.
Yeah, it's a lot of their homes is at the cemeteries, but they ask for nighttime videos, but you know, it's really complicated around here to do nighttime videos, especially lately. Let's see. Okay.
That's okay. That's what you can catch the replay.
Yeah, it's all good.
We understand people are busy or they're tired. They got busy lives.
But a lot of cemeteries around here close lately have been on edge because the large cemetery a couple towns over, they had their decoration, and the very next night, people were going in there and stealing like beautiful jars and vases and flower. They were just stealing everything.
Or somebody asked, "Hey, Auntie Mom."
Hi, Auntie Mom. It's good to see you.
Somebody asked to do go in a church. Most churches around here are locked.
Oh yeah.
We only did one church so far, and that is open all the time for the public.
Yeah, it is.
So we was lucky on that.
See, some do that it's illegal to be, and that's right. There's quite a few here that it's illegal. Well, hi, Sean. It's good to see you. Thanks so much for coming.
Oh, well, hello.
So, all right, Kenny. Thanks so much for coming.
Have a wonderful evening.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty well right around here. Some of them actually close earlier than that, and there's some of them that actually lock. Like they have gates that are locked. And there's one cemetery around the area we've been kind of sticking to lately that the gates are locked around the clock. You can't even get to the church or anything until Sunday morning. You know, right before church starts, they open the gate, let everybody in, then they leave and lock it, and then the same thing. And then Wednesday, the rest of the time, you can't get in there. So, yeah, and I've heard of something I wanted to mention on here too. Over there at Matheny's Creek, a family member of mine said they asked because they heard we've been down there investigating and stuff. I'll finish here in just a second. Let's see. Most cemeteries, you have to get permission to get. Yeah, right. And around here, there's strict church folks who don't believe in what we do. So
You're aware of me.
yes, we're aware of you. But he told me, one of my family members told me that there had been a child drowned down there, and that at midnight you can see they said you can actually see the baby, like hear it, like crying and stuff. And I'm like, well, that's crazy. It says, here where I live, all the cemeteries are locked through the month of October. Yeah, right. That's true too. I don't think they're locked specifically for that around here, but that kind of stuff does happen. But see, I will tell you this though, a lot of these cemeteries have hidden surveillance systems now, and the woman that got caught stealing that stuff at that one cemetery, she got 4 years in prison for that. So yeah, she was caught. So when we do go on investigations, of course we always try to be respectful anyway, because we don't know if they got cameras or not. Plus it's just how we are, and you know, but yeah, we try to go to as many as we can, you know. I mean,
Haunted.
Sandra will be going live here in just a little bit, so thank you so much for stopping in. I'll try to jump over there when I can, but yeah, we've been doing this for so long. And Threat, when I was over there at Crossover Paranormal, one of the questions is when did we start? Well, we started doing this together when we got married, but I started a long time ago. It's hard to remember, you know, when and all that stuff, but
we first just started going and just taking pictures and just stuff like that, and then first just having a K2 meter. And
I used to take a lot of pictures of old cemeteries. Sometimes cemeteries need to be left alone, but right? Yeah, that is absolutely correct right there. Absolutely correct. But whenever, I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but when we did that video, when we done that tour of the Scottsboro Boys Museum, the curator of that place actually thought we were going to investigate it. And we were like, well, no, we just kind of come to do the history part. But I thought about calling them again and seeing if they'd let us come in and actually investigate it, because there are actually pieces there, like the very table that the boys ate lunch in while they were in prison. You know, there could be something attached to that stuff. But where my parents are buried, they have a problem with folks taking the flowers off family graves and putting it on theirs. Right? Yes, that's something else. People wonder why they have attachments. It's because they do stupid stuff. And right, that's right too. I learned from Amy over at What the Paranormal, you don't bring anything from a cemetery.
Not
leave
just
it
anything
there.
On the ground, not even if it's not
even
on the
trash,
grave.
You can pick it up, but leave it by the gate. Do not bring it home with you, because you don't know. They brought something home with them, and they fought for like 2 weeks straight, and then they finally figured out what it was and took that back, and they stopped. So thank you so much, Vicky, for coming in. We appreciate you coming in. Have a wonderful
night.
Appreciate everybody for coming in. I know it's been kind of crazy, but we want to do this Testament thing.
There you go.
The creators of this instrument, the Testament electromagnetic field detector, and it also is built with a radiation detector, and there's one more
Spanish
thing.
donkey.
Spanish donkey.
Yeah.
But they actually donated this to Autumn to let her do a Geraldine to let her use this in the field and do a video about a review for it.
Not
It's
that
very-
kind of field.
Well, that's what we're gonna do with it. And it is a strange little deal, but it's very interesting.
The
See?
screen's so bright. But
Like that. Well, I thought. But you see how that thing does that flash and that tells you it's working? And when you get around a source of any kind with an electromagnetic field, it goes completely red and
Illegal.
it goes red and like starts making these beeping sounds. And I don't remember what we used to set it off. Was it the
It was the box.
Yeah, we used it around the
power box. But
fuse box, and that thing was going crazy. It got all the way up to
Do you believe we're real?
of course we do. But yeah, it's got a electromagnetic field. It has radiation, and there's another one. I just don't remember what it is.
You can turn that off, but it does if you want to make it that sound. Or
But this is the Tessman brand electromagnetic field meter Hound 2000. So we're going to give this a test. It has, that's what all the different 3-in-1, 3-axis mode, peak measurements, visual and audio alarms, large clear screen. And cannot wait to use that.
I wish I had a device that something.
Oh, okay. It has a magnetometer on it too. That's what it was. So you can pick up.
And I've been ever since we watched what is that?
Oh, the that show about the ranch.
The ranch. What ranch? Which one was it? Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah.
I did one of the radiation meter. So
we now have one. This one picks. It's got different things in it. It's so neat, and I cannot wait to
Expose.
use it. Expose, and then you was talking about radiation.
I don't
That's
want to be
crazy.
exposed to it.
That's crazy.
Look, I'm here.
So they were great. Like I said, they were gracious enough to donate that, and we're going to try to try it out in the field and just see what we can get with it. Does it not just turn off by itself? You have to hold it, don't you?
Yeah.
There it goes. But it's really neat, and to me, it's not sensitive enough to be set off by your cell phone, but it definitely picked up that fuse box. Man, that thing put off some major magnetic field. So can't wait to get this thing out in the field and test it, which I have absolutely no idea where you would ever test that radiation thing out, but it's still neat anyway. I don't know that I want to pay the thousands of dollars it would take to get into Skinwalker Ranch, but it would be kind of neat to be able to spend a week out there.
Maybe one day we'll make it out there with y'all.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And oh, okay, that's cool. It says Johnson said that they've got one, but it's a little bit different.
That's cool.
I don't even know how much the thing costs. They just I asked
if I could.
And
yeah,
they're like,
I didn't know
sure.
I was going to get approved, but
It said murder.
I was surprised when they approved. But
I thought that was so neat that they actually did that. So, all right, that's fine, PW. Thank you. We appreciate you coming out. But the cemetery by the power plant. Oh, that's right. The one
More to the stories.
More to the stories. Bellefonte Cemetery is not far from the Bellefonte nuclear power plant that's been shut down for years and years.
Yeah.
It's never really been open, but that's a good idea. I never thought about that.
But that was never. They never turned it on, so
it has the nuclear stuff in it, though.
Oh.
It does have that in there. It just never was functioning, I don't think. But that would be absolutely awesome to even try to go up there and around it to see if it put off anything. But that little cemetery right there, boy, it's crazy active at night. That's for sure. And it and the Sulphur Springs Cemetery, those two right there are interesting at night. Because we seen like what looked like lantern lights walking
More
around.
to the story.
Yeah, more to the stories. I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of stories in these cemeteries. Lots of history in them too, but I wish there was a way that you could, find out who some of the people are that's in the cemeteries. But some, it says natural radiation can set them off and other instruments off too. Oh, that's cool. We'll just have to. I guess we'll just have to see and use it. I really, like I said, I never even thought about radiation of any kind, really, but we definitely use the magnetometer. I think a magnetometer is the EMF detector, but welcome back,
PW.
It's good to have you back. And do you kind of know what you're posting this week or no? I know we got multiple cemeteries filmed, that's for sure. And myself on the Appalachian channel Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a video just because of how dry it's been lately. It kind of made me, I wrote a story about back in the 1800s, how life would have been whenever a drought hit. I did that, and then have another story coming up Friday that
Dolls move.
Dolls move. Did you move over there? Huh. That's crazy.
I have the Raining Cemetery and the Smith Cemetery. I have a few I could put out. We shall see.
Yeah. Of course, I could say, some of the investigations we went on, there weren't nothing special. We didn't get, the REM pod hasn't gone off actually since, what was that cemetery? The Sulphur Springs. They haven't really used that as much. They started going back to the K2 meter, and here lately they've even been setting off the cat toys regularly, and that just blew my mind.
Charles.
Hello, Charles. Because there for a while, they never used those cat toys. They never got used. We put them out, but they never go off. But here lately they've been going off, so. I guess they just choose what they want to at each one. So it had a really rainy. I don't remember what we used there. I know we used all of it, but I don't
have
remember.
all of it. They did.
But
they gave us a lot of answers to
pilot. Oh yeah,
to the my experience.
Yeah, I found another cemetery that is the new one affected by heat. Don't know. We'll have to try that. We'll have to look into it. I guess that's why we got it, because I really don't know. We'll see about it. But I have a cemetery pinpointed it's going to be one of those really good hidden ones.
Let's sit and talk.
You have to drive down a driveway and park and go back in the woods a piece, but it looks like it's going to be a pretty good size one. It's old. I'm going to try to see if we can't finally do it, and and then go back, like I said, make a return to some of the cemeteries that we've done, but we hadn't been to since last year. So the one's tiny. It probably don't have maybe 5 or 6 graves, but we'll try to do it and then go back to the cemetery that has an officer from 1762. And then there's another hidden one there. So that's 3. And here's something else I wanted to do too. I would like to go down on the river at just anywhere, pick a spot. Murdered.
They said that again.
And just pick a spot, pull off like where you go fishing, and set up our equipment and see what we can get. And here's why I say that. Because much like Lake Lanier in Georgia, underneath the river there, many, many years ago, back in 1932, that was actually farmland, and there was a church, and there's houses. And I'm pretty sure there's cemeteries under that still. And I want to see if maybe we can get anything from that.
And it's near the one cemetery.
Yeah, it's not far from that one. So I thought about, seeing if we could just set up and see if maybe we could get something. And maybe
this was my home.
This was your home. And then also, while visiting another cemetery in that area, we found a grave that said it had the person's name and it had their birth date, but their death date is unknown because they went missing while hiking the Tennessee River. It says right on their headstone. So who knows? Maybe we could try to see if maybe there's an answer there. Who knows? So we'll just have to look into it and see what we can do. So there's many options. I know that. And plus, it's been a while since we've done some of these around here too.
Yeah.
Not the one by Dad's, but I'm talking about some of the ones that's that away. And,
yeah.
There's like 3 or 4 pretty close together that we haven't done in a while and may have to go back. So we still got plenty to do.
We're standing around you.
Okay. We appreciate that. We like having somebody watching over us. That's for sure. That helps. But yeah, if we can, I guess we'll have to get up super early so we're not getting scorched to death in the heat. But
yeah,
I'm going to try, like I said, this while I'm off to go hit 3 or 4 more cemeteries if we can and just see what we can get. So let's see. Any man-made lake or river bend may have something under it, especially native towns. Right, that is true. And I found lately, you can pull up Google Maps and just put cemeteries near me, and you'll find houses built on where cemeteries used to be. We found one that was just an open field that had goats in it, but there was it didn't look like there was even any ditchings there. So I don't know, but
yeah, it's crazy they could just get rid of a cemetery just to build on.
Yeah.
Or put a field on.
Yeah.
That's what Belmont, half of the cemetery is going because it's a field now.
Yeah. So
Geraldine.
We keep hearing that, and that's.
I wonder if there's something over there. Well, it ain't just up the road, but it's a drive.
It's close. We could go.
They must be wanting us to go over there because there's a few over there that we can do. There's a few we hadn't even done. They're big. Remember we tried to come back and try to do them, but we hadn't. Might have to go that way and hit up a few. We'll
Spanish
see.
donkey.
And are there Spanish? Steven!
That's funny.
I finally cracked my rock over your noggin.
That's funny. That's funny. Well, It's coming up pretty close to our time. I know we still got a few more minutes, but we got to get Hope settled, and I've got to get myself ready for work tomorrow. And it's just sad when you put a house on top of a cemetery. The spirit probably don't.
I'm
like
with my
it,
family.
right?
I'm glad you're with your family.
And that, I hate to say it, but when they do that, usually the houses end up being, the spirits end up moving inside the houses and start disrupting in there. So,
and they wonder why their house is haunted.
yep, that's true. But like I said, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out tonight and supporting us. A special thank you to Nancy and PW. We really appreciate y'all, and Nancy for always watching and commenting, leaving the best comments and stories.
And PW with her knowledge.
Yeah.
Of helping people.
Thank everybody else for coming in tonight. We appreciate it. And the ones at home that couldn't comment, we appreciate you too. Like I said, we hopefully we'll be back out in the field the next few days. And
until next time. Love y'all.
Lucifer. No. But anyway, guys, we'll see you later. Thanks so much for coming. We appreciate it.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.